County Central kicking off here, and the Black Cats return it out to the 29-yard line. As we're glad you've joined us here for an exciting high school football game. This is Ken Hall along with Larry Cecil and Wayne Fugit. And Larry, this is two fine football teams. They come in here with a combined record of 17-2 on the season.
Yeah, both teams just come in with one loss. Pike Central losing to Belfry, and Prestonsburg losing to Breathitt County. Prestonsburg on a 6-game winning streak, and two of the premier teams in the region as far as the season this year.
Chris back to pass it, fires it out deep and incomplete. He was trying to go to look like Zach Kendrick, number 2 out there. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Black Cats. We apologize for getting on here at the last second. We're having some technical difficulties and got on just in time to get the kickoff there, but should be quite a ball game here. Prestonsburg coming in here 8-1 on the season, and Pike Central 7-1. Or no, they're 8-1. And anyway, here's a handoff to Bryson Williams, sweeping to the right, and he's going to lose 2, maybe 3 yards.
Pike Central coming in,
7-1. They're a game short.
Yeah, they 7-1. They had somebody cancel out on them. I'm not sure who it was. So they're 7-1. Prestonsburg 8-1, and that carry was for a 2-yard loss. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 12 from the 27-yard line of Prestonsburg.
So it's 3rd and 12 now coming up. And Crisp in the shotgun, very deep. He's back, plenty of time. He fires it deep down the right side, overthrows his man, and almost deflected to Bryson Williams there, but incomplete. And Prestonsburg 3 and out. They're going to be forced to punt.
Both Williams had been able to pick that one out off the deflection. He was behind everybody. He'd been gone. Pike Central coming in tonight's game, Ken, tied with Belfry and Sheldon Clark in their district. All of them tied with 1 loss for first place. So tonight's game has got a lot to do with how the seeding is going to come out for those 3 teams.
Here's a punt by Joseph Jamerson. Good high punt, and takes a great roll as it's going to roll down to the 27-yard line. So Pike Central will get their first possession at their own 27.
Yeah. Pike Central coached by John Chapman. They had the big run in the playoffs last year, went in with a losing record and had a big run into the 3rd round, and they've picked it up and carried it right on through this season.
Well, they have a great season coming in here at 7-1. Boggs in the shotgun. Alan Boggs, he fires it out here on the left. It's caught. And a nice gain across the 40 and across midfield into Prestonsburg territory. That's number 24, Adam Daughtery. And he was tackled out there by Grant Anderson.
Big catch by Boggs. Got it into Black Cat territory to start the game.
Boggs hands it off up the middle. Huge hole, and down to the 33-yard line goes number 11, Justin Smith. Another first down. So 1st and 10, Boggs in the shotgun. Hands it to Smith again up the middle. He gets hit spinning and gets inside the 30 down to the 29. A 5-yard pickup that time for Smith. So this high-powered offense of Pike Central has been really putting up big numbers all year, Larry, and they're off to a good start here.
Yes, they are.
Well, actually, he got to the 28, got 6 yards on that carry.
Moving it right down the field, already down almost in the red zone of Prestonsburg.
2nd and 4, Boggs takes it. Under pressure, he gets hit, gets it away, and it's caught, and it's another first down. Caught out there by Dakota Ray. Or no, that's Austin Maynard, number 6. I thought it was 8. Who was it?
Yeah, number 6.
So 1st and 10 now at the 21-yard line of the Black Cats. So. Boggs takes it, gives it to Smith. He gets hit this time, and not much there. Driven back.
Marking for no gain, actually.
You're exactly right. Got to the line of scrimmage. No gain whatsoever up the middle that time. Have a 2nd down and 18 on.
So it's 2nd and 10. Boggs in the shotgun.
Pike Central running that hurry-up offense, not giving Prestonsburg a chance to make any kind of defensive substitutes.
There he brings the line in tight. He takes it back and flushed out of the pocket. He's firing it over the middle for the touchdown. Almost a touchdown. Incomplete. Intended out there for Robbie Hopkins.
Yeah, I think Hopkins jumped. He thought that pass was going to be a little higher than it was. And if he'd just kept running, I don't think he had to jump for it.
I believe it had been right there.
Yep, I think you're right.
So it's 3rd and 10 now. And no huddle offense once again for Pike Central. They've got Pugh split wide right out here. Wes Pugh. Adam Daughtry in the slot to the right. 2 guys to the left also. Justin Smith in the backfield with Boggs. 3rd and 10. He takes it. Fires it out here in the right flat and threw it a little low and incomplete to Daughtry.
He was a little low and a little behind him, but Daughtry was open. If he'd have caught him in, caught it in stride, he'd have probably picked the 1st down up and possibly could have got in the corner of the end zone. Pike Central spreading Prestonsburg out all over the field with that spread offense and coming up with a lot of man-to-man coverage and got some receivers open.
This will be 4th and 10, and they're going to go for it. This position in the field, unless you got a really good field goal kicker, you might as well. So here we go, 4th and 10. Boggs in the shotgun, big play. 3 receivers to the right this time. First time we've seen he goes to the left side and threw it a little behind his man, incomplete.
Prestonsburg will take over on downs. Ball will be placed at the 21-yard line. Defense stiffened up, Ken, after Pike Central drove it down inside the red zone, or down near the red zone at the 21, and had 3 straight incomplete passes after a run by Smith that was stopped for no gain.
Right, and good coverage back there on that play by Nathan Sloan of the Black Cats. Chris goes under center this time, and he hands it off to Jamerson. Jamerson makes a nice cut and turns it upfield, gets up to about the 27. 6-yard pickup for Joseph Jamerson.
Pike Central had that one snuffed out going around the corner. James made a nice cut back, and here is
Chris throwing it incomplete.
Chris for 3 so far tonight.
Trying to go to Kane Collins.
And Prestonsburg that time, Ken, was run a hurry-up offense, went no huddle.
Yes, they did. Clock stopped now with 8:36 to play in the 1st quarter. No score. Chris in the shotgun here on 3rd and 4. He's got Collins in the backfield with him. Here's a quick pass left flat. And a nice block over there down the sideline across the 40, the 45, the 50, and dragged down in Pike Central territory is number 11, Grant Anderson.
27-yard gain that time.
Anderson, only a freshman, and I'll tell you, this young man, a lot of ability. He's got a bright future ahead of him here for these Black Cats. Chris rolling to the right now, looking downfield, firing it, and incomplete. Good coverage back there. He's trying to go to Bryson Williams and overthrew him there, but all kinds of white jerseys around him there. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Black Cats from the Pike Central 46. Crisp off the sideline there, ran over to Coach John DeRossi, got the play call, and back out in the huddle. Crisp going to line up the shotgun. Empty backfield. He's got Kane Collins in a slot to the left. 3 receivers wide right. Now Collins goes in motion left to right, so there's 4 receivers on that side, but he's throwing it long down the left side. And incomplete.
Nice coverage that time by number 13, Corey Forney of Pike Central. He was right stride for stride with the receiver, and if the ball had been put on target, he probably had a chance to pick that one.
Yes, he did. That pass intended for Nathan Sloan.
Crisp now 1 of 6 on the night in the passing game.
So it's 3rd and 10 now for the Black Cats. Crisp in the shotgun. He's got 2 backs in the backfield with him now. Fakes the handoff to Williams. Now he hits Williams out in the flat. He's got some room. He's got the first down and driven out of bounds. Now they're saying he stepped out back at the 35, but he got the first down, picked up 11 yards. And nice play call there by the Black Cats. Fake the handoff on the sweep there to Williams, and then Chris goes back and hits Williams out in the flat with a little pass, and he's got really good speed. He turned it on and got the first down.
Yeah, Pike Central had a good rush on. Williams broke open.
Here's a handoff sweep to the left by Jamerson again. He starts to cut back, takes it back outside, and not a whole lot there. He got about 3 yards down to the 32. Now they're backing it up to the 33 here, so it is 3-yard pickup.
Yep.
2nd and 7 now for Prestonsburg. 7:40 to play in the first quarter. No score. Looks like Crisp is going under center this time. Kane Collins, the lone back. Here goes Williams in motion. Fakes it to Williams. Fakes it to Collins. Chris looking. Firing it down the left side into double coverage and incomplete there. Intended for Jamerson. Excellent coverage back there by the Hawks.
Had Anderson cross the middle that time on a man-to-man coverage, and Williams broke open. Didn't think he'd get it through it in double coverage. He's lucky that time he didn't get it picked.
Boy, he is. Had Austin Maynard and Corey Schaus back there in the coverage, and a dangerous throw. 3rd and 7 now. Chris going under center again. Here goes Jamerson in motion, but he gives it to Williams going to the right. He's trying to turn the corner and can't make it. Good pursuit there by the Hawk defense, and I think he's going to lose a yard.
I think he is. That's 2 carries for Williams for a -3 yards. Pike Central's got a lot of speed, notice, Ken. Prestonsburg trying to run the sweep and get out to the edge, and Pike Central's not letting them be able to turn it upfield. So it looks like we're going to have to try to get some quick hitters in the middle there and open that outside up for them.
It's 4th and 8 now, and Jamerson in punt formation. But now he moves and gets blocked. And a tackle made out at the 47-yard line as Jamerson held up fake like he might take off with it and stalled. And then when he did try to kick it, they were in there on him and he got it blocked.
Yeah, he got a little fancy with it that time. He tried the way they do it in college and some of them even in the pro, that rugby style kick, right, and run out to the side, and he hesitated like he was going to fake the throw, and by that time Pike Central was in on it and blocked it.
So 1st and 10 now, Pike Central at their own 47-yard line. Boggs in the shotgun, 3 receivers wide right, 1 to the left, and Black Cats offside. Didn't see anybody draw them off.
Yeah. They had a blitz on that time, and they was trying to time the snap, just mistimed it, and I think that was number 6, wasn't it? Jamerson that broke the cross the line.
May have been. Jamerson probably a little anxious to make up for the punting mistake. So.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the first penalty of the night for either team.
So it's 1st and 5 now. The ball in Prestonsburg territory now at the 48-yard line. Boggs in the shotgun. He's going to run with it to the left. And he gets hit, pushes forward. He may have the first down. Very close.
He's going to be right at it.
And he got the first down. Ball at the 43-yard line, the Prestonsburg 43. So Pike Central already in Black Cat territory again. As Boggs in the shotgun. Hands it off to Smith up the middle. Nice hole, and he's across the 40 all the way down to the 37-yard line. Pickup of about 6.
Was that Smith?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
2nd and 4 now for the Hawks. Going once again with no huddle as Boggs looking to the sideline, getting his play call. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, no score. Boggs takes it, he's back to pass. Fires it out on the left side, incomplete. Intended for Robbie Hopkins.
Notice Prestonsburg, Ken, that time on their front line on the defensive side only used 2 down linemen that time. It had 2 defensive ends standing up, had two men down in the 3-point position. Everybody was up standing from there.
Mm-hmm. It's 3rd down and 4 now coming up as Boggs in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. He's back to pass. Fires it over the middle. He's got his man in, but he dropped it. And it's the ball loose, and it looks like it's recovered by Prestonsburg down at the 5-yard line as he hit Austin Maynard in stride. Maynard caught the ball and then just kind of popped out of his hands. And,
yeah, that's...
didn't know if they were going to call it a completion or not, but it did appear he had control momentarily.
Right, yeah, I think that's the right call because after he called it, he run 2 or 3 yards, and I'm not sure if it popped out of his hands or the defensive man behind, knocked it out.
I don't believe the defensive man touched him. I don't think. I think it just popped out.
Had an 18-yard gain and then lost it. So
here's Crisp under center. Hand off over the right side to Bryson Williams. And he's up to about the 9-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play. Yeah, no, 3-yard pickup. They were actually closer to the 6 than the 5.
Was that Williams carrying that one?
Yeah, Bryson Williams on the carry. 2nd and 7 coming up now. 4:40 to play in the first quarter. Neither team has scored. Crisp in the shotgun, standing back at his goal line almost. Here's a pass out in the left flat. Good pursuit there by the Hawks, but what a move. That's Grant Anderson, the freshman. Boy, he made a nice move there. Looked like he was going to get hit for a loss, Larry, and he got out to the 14-yard line, picked up about 5 yards.
Well, both times that they threw that flanker screen on this side, the one other time they threw it to Jamerson and looked like it was going to get stopped. Got some good blocking, made a good cut, and ended up for a nice gain. So we'll bring up 3rd and 3. Big
3rd down play here, and Chris hands it up the middle. Kane Collins, a big hole, and he's all the way out to the 24-yard line. Nice run there by Kane Collins, and it's 1st and 10 Black Cats. Ball on the 25-yard line, actually. Chris going under center this time. Collins set behind him. Here comes Jamerson in motion, fakes it to him, gives it to Bryson Williams, trying that sweep to the right again. He tries to cut it up and nowhere to go. He's going to lose yardage again.
Yeah, Pike Central again cutting the outside off on a misdirection end around, and everybody stayed at home. Good disciplined defense, had 4 men there on the tackle, so.
Lost 2 yards back to the 23. It'll be 2nd and 12 now. And there's not getting much out of that sweep tonight so far, Larry.
No, they're not.
2nd and 12. Crisp in the shotgun. And there's movement. Right side of the line there for the Black Cats. Somebody jumped.
Prestonsburg's second penalty of the night. Pike Central still haven't came up with one. 2:51 to go in the first quarter. Prestonsburg with the ball on the, what is that, about the 18-yard line. They're on 18.
And they're facing a 2nd and 17 now.
Yep.
Chris hands it off. No, he keeps it himself. Runs up the middle, gets a nice gain. Got back to the original line of scrimmage, looks like. So he picked up about 7 yards on the carry.
Yeah, they want to mark him up about the 26, about 8 yards.
About 8 yards,
yeah.
Nice run there by Chris. First time he's carried it tonight. So it's still going to leave 3rd and long. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Black Cats with 2:20 to play in the first quarter. No score in the ball game. Ball at Prestonsburg's own 26-yard line. Crisp in the shotgun. Collins in the backfield with him. He gets it, back to throw it. Plenty of time, fires it, and nearly picked off. As Adam Daltrey had his hands all over it, just couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, that one, that definitely should have been picked off. That was quadruple cover. There was 4 men there on him that time.
They were. They're playing a zone back there and really good coverage.
Chris was not up to his normal percentage that he normally completes the passes. He's only 3 of 10 so far, Ken.
As Jamerson in to punt it now, standing back at his own 15. He gets it, boots it away. A good high punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 41-yard line.
He didn't fool around with that one and fake the run or anything. He just caught that one and kicked it, didn't he?
That was, no, he did. No fooling around there. That was Zach Johnson on the receiving end of the punt, called the fair catch. So it's 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line for Pike Central.
Pike Central's had good field position. This is the 3rd time they've had the ball, and all 3 times right around their own 35, 40, 45-yard line.
Yes. Boggs takes it, back to pass. Plenty of time. Now he's in trouble, gets away from it. And I think they got him by the face mask there.
Yeah, it's either a face mask or around a horse collar, one of the two. He was up around the head area and maybe got him in the shoulder pads. Yeah, face mask.
I think that was Cody Gerald in there. Good job on the pass rush, but grabbed him a little high there.
Yeah, they made a nice play getting back in a second Boggs, but then ends up giving it all back to him. The 15 yards with the face mask penalty.
So the ball once again in Black Cat territory at the 48-yard line. It's the 3rd time Pike Central's had the ball in Prestonsburg territory. So
yeah, all 3 times they've had possession of it. Yeah.
Yeah. 1st and 10 now. Boggs in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Justin Smith in the backfield with him. He's back setting up, trying to set up a screen, and well read there, and nearly picked off. He's at number 20 there for the Black Cats.
Number 20 would be Wes Robinson.
He was right there all over that.
He was.
Thought he was going to get the pick.
Neither one of these quarterbacks completing for a high percentage. Boggs 3 of 8 tonight, and on Prestonsburg's side, Chris was 3 of 10, so.
Not what these guys are used to.
No, it's not.
They both had great seasons. Boggs in the shotgun now, 2nd and 10. And here comes the rush. He fires it over the middle, in and out of the hands of Austin Maynard. Good coverage there. Yeah, Bryson Williams on the coverage.
That pass was there, hit, got both hands on it, so it should have been completed. Notice Prestonsburg's turned the heat up now on Boggs the last couple of possessions they had. They're starting to bring those linebackers a little bit. Boggs had them get rid of it a little quicker.
So 3rd and 10 coming up. Boggs back in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. And we got a receiver move here on the right. That was Maynard. Austin Maynard got a little anxious there and jumped early.
Yep.
So that'll back Pike Central up 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 15 now. The ball will be back at the Pike Central 47.
That's Pike Central's first penalty of the night. Prestonsburg has 3 so far.
As they move the ball back on the other side of the equator.
No, on the other side of the equator.
They're in the south hemisphere, or the north hemisphere.
Yeah, they're going uphill now instead of downhill, right?
3rd and 15. Boggs takes it. Back to pass, throwing it deep down the right side. Overthrows his man, overthrows everybody. As pass intended for West Pugh, but good coverage back there by Bryson Williams and Grant Anderson.
Yeah, that's not a bad play. You know, it's 3rd and 15, and you throw it long if Prestonsburg does intercept it, and you can get them down. It's just
as good as a punt.
You're right, just as good as a punt. Who's punting for Pike Central? That's number 24, Adam Daugherty, back to punt for the Pike Central Hawks.
And I believe it's Bryson Williams back to return it. Here's the snap. Daugherty gets it away, kicks it toward the sideline. Good kick. And it's going to bounce. Stays inbounds. Williams touched it. He just has to fall on it at the 10-yard line. And boy, what a bounce there. Looked like it was just going to bounce out of bounds, but it hit there and took a bounce right back in the field. So it had Williams kind of in a spot there, and he wanted to pick it up.
Daugherty was kicking it to try to kick it out of bounds away from Williams, and like you said, it hit right at the hash mark on the sideline, and Williams, matter of fact, was out of bounds getting ready to field it, and it bounced back into the field.
Yeah,
then he made a mistake of trying to pick it up.
So we're down to 1:23 to go in the first quarter, no score. And Crisp in the shotgun. A quick pass out in the right, and Williams has it. He bobbled it there.
He did.
Juggled it up in the air there. Dangerous, but he gathered it in and picked up about 5 yards.
Looked like the Pike Central receiver that dropped it for the fumble and everything. He was running and juggling at the same time.
Yeah, they back it up to the 14 there, and a 3-yard pickup's all we'll call it. It'll be 2nd and 7.
48 yards on 4 of 10 passing for Chris so far in this first quarter. We're under a minute to go. 2nd and 6 for Preston.
Crisp in the shotgun.
Shotgun formation is Crisp.
He takes it. Hands it off to Bryson Williams over the right side, a big hole. Nice cut there by Williams, and he's got a first down out at the 24, maybe 25-yard line.
Looks like they're going to mark him right at the 25-yard line and pick up 11.
He faked a handoff to Kane Collins and then went the other direction to Williams, and a nice pickup there. We're down now to 26 seconds to go in the first quarter, and no score. And, Larry, everybody coming in here thinking we're going to see a high-scoring battle, and we might before the night's over, but so far the defenses have won out.
They're going to have to pick it up if we're going to see it at the...
Yes, they are. Chris takes it, hands it off, and that's Grant Anderson trying to turn the corner, breaks the tackle, and he's across the 30 to the 31, and that's going to do it for the first quarter, folks, as it's a good one. We'll send it back to the station for a break and be right back. Your score at the end of one quarter, Prestonsburg nothing, Pike Central nothing, on Eastern Kentucky Sports Leader, the Intermountain Sports Network.
Smile, girl. Act like you like each other.
This is our Chicago.
Stop!
We're gonna enjoy every minute of it.
You two coming or what?
Hey, wake up, brother. It is payback time.
It's bigger than the two of us now.
You gotta decide for yourself who you gonna be.
The Bellator cage has landed.
My family means everything, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure they're safe in our home. I started with this, a whole home security system with 24/7 monitoring. We control our system from anywhere, and wherever I am, I can see my family's okay.
You'd do anything to protect your family. Start with this, a smart home security system from Gearhart Security. Call or visit gearhartsecurity.com to learn more.
And welcome back to Prestonsburg at Josh Francis Field, where we're getting ready to start the second quarter. And scoreless first quarter between Prestonsburg and Pike Central. Prestonsburg has the ball 2nd and 4 from their own 31-yard line. And Ken, just as you said before we went off the air, at the end of the quarter there, everybody coming in expecting these two high-powered offenses to move the ball up and down the field and see who's going to outscore the other, and defenses has won out so far.
Yes, they have. And, of course, Pike Central has definitely won the field position battle tonight. They've had the ball 3 possessions and were in Prestonsburg territory all 3 times, but unable to score. And the Black Cats now trying to put a drive together here. Crisp in the shotgun with an empty backfield. Pump fakes and then throws it out here in the right flat, and Bryson Williams dropped it. He was a little anxious to take off with it.
Yeah, he had a probably easy time getting for the first down and had one man to beat, and then he had a lot of open space.
A lot of open space, and got a little anxious there.
That's only 4 of 12 tonight for Crisp in the passing game for 45 yards. That wasn't his fault. That was right between the numbers and dropped.
Right. This is 3rd and 4 now coming up. Chris got 2 backs in with him, Collins and Williams. And here's the handoff to Williams coming to the right, and great pursuit there. He's not going to get it. He lost yardage.
Yeah, I think that was number 4, is that? For Pike Central, number 4 is Jared Canada coming up making the big hit, and then he got some help. But that was well read by the Hawk defense that time.
It sure was. Corey Schaus also there, and I think it was Cody Holland. So Jamerson once again in pump formation. He's got it. Gets it away. Good high kick again. Another fair catch called for by Johnson, and he takes it right at the 40-yard line.
So, I think every time that Pike Central's had the ball tonight, it's been either the 35 or 40 or 45 of their own, isn't it?
Oh, it has, yeah, I think from the 40 on up. So they've really had good field position, just been unable to capitalize on it yet. So 1st and 10 Hawks once again. Just underway here in the 2nd quarter with no score. Looks like Boggs is going to be in the shotgun here. Alan Boggs, the junior quarterback for the Hawks. Rolling to the right, being pursued. Now he turns it upfield and gets a pretty good gain out to about the 44.
He's trying to run the, looked like the old Utah pass on that, and had a back come in motion, and he was running like it's an option, but he was wanting to, toss it in front of him, and
yeah,
the back was covered. He had to pull it down and run it himself. Picked up about
4 yards.
Yeah, about 4 yards.
Boggs looking to the sideline for the play call from Coach John Chapman. Doing a fine job with this Hawk program. Here, Boggs keeping it again over the right side, breaks a couple of tackles, and he's off to the races down to the Prestonsburg 40-yard line. Across the 40, down to the 39, as he picked up 17 or 18 yards.
He's the leading rusher in the game. He's got 3 carries for 26 yards.
So Boggs in the shotgun here on 1st and 10, and we got, looked like offside Prestonsburg, I believe.
Yep.
Number 71, it looked like, got a little anxious there. That's Chris Cook. Sheldon Clark up 12-0 on Pikeville right now, and Johnson Central leading Belfry 14-0 in that one.
That don't sound good if you're a Belfry fan.
No, it don't. And here's a snap to Boggs. He's back, firing it deep down the middle.
Wide open.
West Pugh is wide open as somebody lost West Pugh. Nobody within 15 yards of it.
Well, the free safety, Rodby Hopkins, come out and run a little curl pattern to the sideline, and the free safety went with him, and Pugh just run right by him, wide open.
My. Yeah.
39-yard touchdown pass from Boggs to Pugh.
So Pike Central getting ready to attempt the extra point here. Alan Boggs, the holder, and Justin Smith, the kicker, and now the Hawks are going to take a timeout here. 10:40 to play in the first half. It's Pike Central 6, Prestonsburg nothing on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Not everyone gets this excited when they discover the joy of Gearhart TV. But it happens. It's kind of a thrill to see every channel in HD. Go back in time with Replay and Restart TV. Record to the cloud. And watch TV everywhere on any device with no set-top box. Your excitement may vary, but there's a lot to cheer about Gearhart TV. Available now. Visit mygtv.com now to sign up.
Adds on the extra point. We've got 10:40 to go in the first half, and our first score of the night. And big miss on an assignment there, Larry Cecil, as not see many receivers that wide open.
No, and what Pike Central done, they caught him out on an island there, and had two men out, and the free safety should have rolled up and took the slot receiver. And him and the defensive back both went with the outside receiver, and Pugh just run right by the free safety wide open. Wasn't nobody within 15 yards of him.
Yeah, wide open.
Just pitch and catch on that one.
Prestonsburg has to strike back.
Yeah, they do.
As Pike Central gets ready to kick it off here. Looks like Adam Doherty's the kicker. Going to kick it here. And who's Prestonsburg got back deep? Is that Jamerson? And
I think it's Jamerson and
Williams. Bryson Williams.
Yeah, Williams.
Doherty about ready to approach the ball. And he kicks it. A line drive, and the Black Cats, I believe, got on it there. It hit them right in the chest there about midfield.
Yeah.
Pike Central saying they have it. Prestonsburg came out with it. Looked like the man fell on it there.
I know Prestonsburg's player fell on it, but now how it works out in that pile from there on, you don't never know.
That's what really matters. So for the first time tonight, Prestonsburg with decent field position to start a drive. They've got it at the Pike Central 48. It wasn't an onside kick because he put a lot on it. He was trying to kick a line drive down the middle of the field there.
Well, he only took 3 steps on his approach to hit it, so that was his intention, just to squib it down the field.
Chris back, avoids the rush. He's going to take off with it now. Breaks a tackle, and nice tackle there. Who's that, number 21?
Number 21, that would be Cody Soush.
Corey Schaus, yeah.
Schaus,
yeah. And it's a 4-yard pickup.
And Chris had about a 6-yard pickup and was looking for that blocker, and the blocker missed the tackler, and he ended up running back and losing a couple.
I'll tell you, if he'd gotten that block, he had a lot of open field over on this right side.
Yes, he did.
It could have been a huge game.
That's what he was looking for. He just didn't get it. Didn't work out for him that time.
2nd and 6 now. Chris takes it, hands it off up the middle. Kane Collins gets hammered and lost a yard. Big number 55 at the bottom of that pile there for Pike Central.
That would be Cody Holland.
So it's going to be 3rd and 7 now for the Black Cats. 9.5 minutes to go in the first half. Pike Central up 7-0.
Prestonsburg not getting much out of the running game tonight. As far as that goes, not much out of their passing game either, are they?
Pike Central defense has played really well. Chris back. Got time, fires. He's got his man, Jamerson, down at the 34-yard line he's taken down. So it's 1st and 10 Black Cats. Pickup of 12 yards on the play. So 1st and 10 Prestonsburg at the Pike Central 34. Chris in the shotgun once again. He's back looking to pass. Got time, firing it deep down the left side. Jamerson's got it, but he's out of bounds. Tried to keep 1 foot in, which is all you have to do in high school, but couldn't quite do it. Pass a little too far out of his reach there. He had to step out of bounds to get it. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he was trying to reach that back foot and get it in, but he just a little bit too far, let him out of bounds. 6 of 15 on the night for Crisp for 58 yards.
Crisp in the shotgun. Takes it. Back. Steps up and throws it deep. He's got his man. Great throw down at the 6 or 7 yard line. That's Bryson Williams, and good coverage back there, but boy, Chris laid it right in there, Larry.
Yes, he did. Nice pass for that time, right between two defenders, and hit him just perfect. 30-yard gain that time.
Just put it right on the 7, so first and goal, Black Cats.
Who was that caught that? Was
Bryson Williams.
Williams, yeah.
Williams, good job finding a little seam there between that zone defense, but the throw by Chris was just tremendous.
Yeah, just perfect throw.
Crisp under center now. Gives it to Jamerson, sweep to the left, and he's got blockers over there. He's going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, Prestonsburg. Good blocking out there by the Black Cats on that run.
Yeah, that once he got that outside man and his blocker blocked down on that that defensive end, that was all over there.
Yes, it was. So it's 7-6 now as Prestonsburg will try to tie it up here with the extra point attempt. And the here's the Bryson Williams dropped the snap. He's running with it, going to run, and he's in. Looks like he got the 2-point conversion on a broken play. Bryson Williams mishandled the snap and wisely picked it up and took off to the right and dove into the end zone. So Prestonsburg up 8-7 now with 8:42 to go in the first half. We'll send it back to the station for 30 seconds and be right back. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast internet from Gearhart Broadband. Upgrade to the smoldering speed you need, up to 1 gig, and add Plume adaptive Wi-Fi to reach every corner of your home. Experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or click Gearhart Broadband for a great offer today.
My family means everything, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure they're safe in our home. I started with this, a whole home security system with 24/7 monitoring. We control our system from anywhere, and wherever I am, I can see my family's okay.
You'd do anything to protect your family. Start with this, a smart home security system from Gearhart Security. Call or visit gearhartsecurity.com to learn more.
8:42 to go first half as Prestonsburg takes the lead 8-7. Jamerson on a 7-yard run, and the snap from center on the extra point kick was bobbled. Williams picks it up, runs it in for the 2-point conversion, gives them the lead 8-7, and here's Ken Hall with play-by-play.
Thank you there, Larry, as Prestonsburg ready to kick it off. Here's a nice kick, and all the way back to the 5-yard line. Out across the 15 to 20 and breaks through. Across the 40, out to the 43-yard line, and is that Austin Maynard on the return. Quite a return by Maynard. Looked like he was going to get hit before he got to the 20 there. Made a nice little move and gets a huge pickup.
Was that Maynard or number 20?
No, that was Maynard.
Maynard, okay. Number 6. Yeah, I didn't see the defender's number, but they had him dead to rights on about the 10-yard line. He made a little shake on him and made a nice return.
Boggs in the shotgun now. So once again, Pike Central, great field position, Larry, to start the drive.
Might as well go ahead and give it to him around the 40, 45.
Right, every time. Here's Smith up the middle, Justin Smith, and not much there. He got maybe a yard, if that.
I think they're going to mark it and give him we'll call it a yard.
He's 2nd and 9.
That's 23 yards on 5 carries for Smith. Boggs, the leading ground gainer for the Hawks so far. He's got 26 yards on 3 carries.
Boggs is in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He fires it deep down the right side, and Jamerson there had it timed, ready to pick it off there, but had a collision with the receiver and the ball incomplete.
Boy, I didn't even see Jamerson in those black uniforms, and that's kind of in a dark spot of the field. And I was thinking, boy, Boggs wide up. I mean,
no, I saw him. I saw him there. I thought he's waiting on this one. He had it timed perfectly there. But
he just about had it timed. He was decoying a little bit that time, wasn't he?
I think he was. Yeah. 3rd and 9 now. Boggs in the shotgun. Pike Central at their own 44, low snap. Boggs comes up, throws it deep down the left side for Pugh, and just out of his reach. Grant Anderson on the coverage, but Pugh had a step on him.
Yeah, that would have been probably a 6 if he'd been able to catch it.
Probably would have.
About a half a yard too long on the throw. So
Pike Central forced to punt it now. It'll be 4th and 9. And Adam Doherty in to punt it. Clock stop with 7:47 to go in the half. Prestonsburg leading 8-7 over Pike Central.
Been a very entertaining game so far.
Sure has. Doherty's got it. Kicks it. Good high kick. Going again toward that right sideline, and it goes out of bounds this time. We'll see where they're going to mark it. Clock the 28-yard line.
Yep.
So Prestonsburg will take over at their own 28, 1st and 10, leading 8-7. As we're here tonight, the last Friday night of the regular season, and it's hard to believe, Larry. Seems like we just got started.
It's flew by, it sure has, but now we've seen some very exciting football so far this year and look for some more into the playoffs.
Yes, we do. Crisp going under center. And here comes Williams trying to turn the corner on that sweep. Once again, taken down back at the 25 for a 3-yard loss. As Pike Central has really done a good job on that sweep that Prestonsburg likes to run.
Yeah, they've not had no success at all on it. The only time they've actually had any success on it was when Jamerson went in 7 yards out for the touchdown a while ago.
Right.
Got some good blocking, but other than that, Pike Central shut it down. Williams with 6 carries and only 6 yards.
As Crisp in the shotgun now on 2nd and 13. And he keeps it himself, but he gets hammered and driven back. He lost, I think we're going to spot it right about the 25 there, so he may have lost half a yard. It's going to leave a 3rd and long now. They back it up to the 24, so he did lose a full yard. It's going to be 3rd and 14 now for the Black Cats.
This is the first time I've been had the privilege to see the Pike Central Hawks this year, and I'm very impressed with their defense effort they're putting up tonight.
Yes, they're playing quite well. Crisp in the shotgun. He's got it. Hands it off and looking for a halfback pass. Bryson Williams throws it and over the head of Jamerson there. But incomplete. It'll be 4th and 14. Pike Central defensive back stayed at home there. They covered it well. Didn't buy it on the run fake or on the handoff to Williams.
Well, that's the same thing about we was talking about shutting down the sweep to the outside, the defensive end, and outside linebackers staying home and shutting that down too. So they've been very disciplined so far on defense.
Yes, they have. Jamerson back to punt it. He gets it away. High kick, not very deep, but gets a really good roll. And it's still rolling inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line. So this will be the farthest back that Pike Central's had to start a drive tonight. They'll be at their own 27, 1st and 10. 6:12 to play in the half with Prestonsburg leading at 8-7.
Yeah, Jamerson got about 15 yards on the roll that time.
Yes, he did.
If it had been on the sports turf like at Belfry or Pikeville, some of them, that might have kept it rolling.
It might still be rolling. Alan Boggs in the shotgun. Justin Smith in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Boggs takes it, back to pass. Firing it deep over the middle, and nearly caught there. Good coverage out there. Pass intended for Zach Johnson.
Nathan Sloan, number 23 of Prestonsburg, really with nice coverage, and right at the last second, he actually done a crossover step and crossed in front of the wide receiver and had a better shot at catching it than the receiver did.
Made a nice defensive play. He sure did. Looked like he's going to go for a completion until he made that great move there at the end.
That's the thing about Pike Central, though. They just keep throwing and throwing, and eventually you'll make that mistake, and like they did before, and it's going to cost you 6 points.
Boggs with it. Back to pass. Plenty of time. Now he's running out of time. Pulls it down, going to run with it around the right side. And he's driven out of bounds. Let's see where they're going to spot him. Out at the 35, a pickup of 8 yards. Boggs, good mobility back there.
That's 4 carries for 34 yards. He's by far the leading rusher in the game for either team. Has 93 yards and a touchdown through the air, so he's been responsible for probably 80% of the yards that the Hawks have gained so far this first half.
Hawks facing a 3rd and 2 here from their own 35-yard line. Boggs looking at the sideline, getting the play call. As Boggs takes it, fakes the handoff to Smith, and nowhere to go. He's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, that big penetration, big push that time by the front 2, we'll have to say, of Prestonsburg, because they're only using 2 down linemen, but blew that one up to start with. Didn't give Boggs no chance to make any maneuvers back there, and actually lost a yard.
So it's going to bring up 4th and 3 now, and Pike Central forced to punt it again. Grant Anderson back along with Bryson Williams. Put 2 guys back to return the punt now since he's kicking these toward the sidelines. Doherty back to kick it. And booting it toward that right sideline again. Bounces. Bryson Williams picks it up on the run. He's across the 35, the 40, the 45. Good return there by Williams. Another kind of high risk as he took it on the bounce there, but
took a little short hop. He reached over and fielded that one like a shortstop and picked it up and started running with it.
Yes.
At the 45-yard line, that's where Pike Central's usually been taken over on down.
Yes, Prestonsburg in good field position to start this drive. 1st and 10 at their own 45. Crisp lines up in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, back, steps up in the pocket, fires it, and throws it behind Grant Anderson. Incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10, Black Cats.
I think that Chris thought Anderson was going to just sit down there. He was cutting across the middle, and he was in between the zone, 2 defenders' zone. If he'd just stopped and sat down there, it would have been a complete pass, but he kept running across the field, and it ended up being behind him.
2nd and 10, Crisp in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. And here's a quick pass out to Williams. Gets a block and gets across midfield. The ball comes out, and I think Pike Central's got it.
I think they did.
They do. Bryson Williams turns it over on the fumble. And Pike Central with the ball right close to midfield here. Clock stopped now with 4:51 to play in the half. Prestonsburg leading 8-7. They spot it right on the Pike Central 49-yard line. Boggs looking at the sideline. He's got 3 receivers out to his right, 1 to his left. And Justin Smith in the backfield with him. Boggs takes it, hands off to Smith up the middle. And he's taken down by Alex Griffith down at the 43-yard line. Nice pickup. Got about 8 yards.
That's 31 yards on 6 carries for Smith. And again, that was Prestonsburg's second fumble. The first fumble was with 4:40 to go in the first quarter, and the second fumble was 4:51 to go in the second quarter.
Well,
so almost 1 quarter difference between them.
Just about identical spots. Here, Boggs back, plenty of time, fires it down the right side, and knocked loose out there. Good coverage back there by the Black Cats.
That was Jamerson again, and he's going to get him one of those before the night's over. That's two he's broke on and just ain't not been able to control them. And both times he was full speed ahead if he'd have picked them off.
Yes. Pass intended for Wes Pugh. It's going to be 3rd and a long 2 right now. Boggs looking at the sideline.
Boggs 4 of 15 tonight in the passing game.
Boggs takes it. He's going to run with it. Left side, he's tripped up, but he's down close to the first down. Probably has it.
Yeah, it's going to be close where they're giving him the spot. He got a good spot.
Yeah, that's a first down.
First down. Not even going to measure.
So 1st and 10 now for Pike Central from the Black Cat 40-yard line. 8-7, Prestonsburg leading Pike Central with 3:40 to go in the first half. Clock running. Boggs in the shotgun. Takes it. It's back. Looking. Now firing it deep down the left side. He's got a man open. It's caught down at the 17-yard line. Bryson Williams makes the tackle. And that was Robbie Hopkins on the catch.
23-yard gain for Pike Central.
So they're all the way now down to the Prestonsburg 17, threatening to take the lead back here. They trail it 8-7. Boggs still looking at the sideline there. And Pike Central's going to take a timeout here. 3:09 to play in the half. It's 8-7. Prestonsburg over Pike Central on Eastern Kentucky Sports Leader, the Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
My family means everything, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure they're safe in our home. I started with this, a whole home security system with 24/7 monitoring. We control our system from anywhere, and wherever I am, I can see my family's okay.
You'd do anything to protect your family. Start with this, a smart home security system from Gearhart Security. Call or visit gearhartsecurity.com to learn more.
Welcome back as Pike Central facing a 1st and 10 here at the Prestonsburg 17. Boggs back, looking to pass, and he's wrapped up back at the 25-yard line. Number 20 in there on the sack.
Wes Robinson with the big sack for Prestonsburg, and I think that's the first sack they've got on Boggs tonight.
Got him all the way back at the 26, a 9-yard loss. Huge play there by Wes Robinson. So it's 2nd and 19. Boggs in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side of him. He takes it back quickly, rolling to the right. And now he turns it upfield, but not much of a gain there. Kane Collins rides him to the ground down at the 27. I guess actually
no gain.
No gain. He lost he lost another yard there. So it's going to be 3rd and 20 now from the 27.
It's consecutive sacks for Prestonsburg. Hadn't had one all night, and now they've picked up 2 back-to-back. Couldn't come at a better time either as the clock ticks under 2 minutes in the first half, and Pike Central's down on their Prestonsburg's 27-yard line.
Boggs takes the snap. Pump fakes, and he's in trouble again, and he's going down again all the way back at the 31.
Number 71, Chris Cook, that time forging through and taking him down. So 3 straight sacks as Prestonsburg defense stands up and brings the pressure against Boggs.
All the way back at the 32, actually. Another 5-yard loss, and it's going to be 4th and 25. And I guess they'll go for it here. You're not going to kick a field goal from this distance. And
no, don't have Bergie Van Hoos on the field tonight.
No. So 4th and 25. Boggs in the shotgun. And he's got some time now. The pass rush getting to him again. Flag down, and there was Jamerson, almost had him a pick again.
Got a flag.
No, that was Williams, but I think there may have been a hold back here.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold, and they'll Prestonsburg would decline that and take the ball over on downs.
So great defensive stand there by the Black Cats. After Pike Central had a 1st and 10 at the Black Cats 17, they end up turning it over on downs all the way back at the 32. 3 consecutive quarterback sacks.
Well, where was that pressure on that? And even on 4th down, Boggs done a nice job avoiding the tackle for a sack there.
Almost got another one.
And then almost got it picked off as he threw it.
Black Cats with only 1 minute and 1 second to take it 68 yards here. Let's see if they play it conservative or Chris back to pass. A long pass over the middle. It's caught. Bryson Williams at the 35 of Pike Central and taken down back at the 36. Huge play. And I would say they're not playing it conservative, Larry.
I'd say you're right. I'd say you're right. A 30-yard completion that time.
Crisp in the shotgun. Kane Collins back there with him. He's back looking to pass. He throws it to Collins down the right sideline. And he's driven out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Pick up 14. Good run after the catch there by Kane Collins. Clock stopped with 42 seconds to go in the half. As Chris going under center this time. He's back looking to pass. Steps up in the pocket, fires it into the end zone. Got a catch! Touchdown, Prestonsburg! It's Jamerson. Joseph Jamerson goes up between 2 defenders and pulls it in. And Larry, what a turn of events. Looked like Pike Central was on the verge of taking this lead here. And with 1:01 to go, Prestonsburg takes over at their own 32-yard line on downs. And they take it 68 yards in 27 seconds.
I'm telling you, where was that at all night? I mean, just as we said of the defense decided, you know, they woke up, made 4 nice plays straight, got the ball.
And Williams bobbles the snap again. Here he goes, the same play. He's going to throw it this time. It's caught. What a catch in there. And the 2-point conversion works again on a broken play by Bryson Williams. You think he's doing that intentionally?
I don't think so. I was looking to see if there's any flags on the field. Evidently, there wasn't no lineman down the field, so it's going to count.
16-7 now. Prestonsburg on top. As I'll tell you, it's a heck of a job by Wes Robinson catching that ball. He had a man hanging all over him there. Good defensive play, but he was able to hold on to the catch. And the conversion good. And boy, what a quick turnaround there by the Black Cats.
And not only that, Ken, even though both the 2-point conversions has been blotched and Prestonsburg has ended up turning them into 2 points, that makes it a 2-possession game.
It does. They're up by 9 now.
Yeah, up by 9. So that's a huge play, the way this game's been going.
Sure is. If they'd kicked the extra point, it would have only been 8. Still a 1-possession game. 34 seconds to go in the half. Been a very entertaining first half.
Jamerson's got both scores for Prestonsburg as he ran one in from 7. Now he catches a 22-yard pass. So,
oh, what a catch he made there too. Had defenders all around him. Went up between 2 men and came up with it. Here's a squib kick, bobbled around and picked up at the 26 by Maynard. And Maynard taking it up the right side. He's across the 40, up to midfield, and into Prestonsburg territory at the 47, 48-yard line. 20 seconds left in the half, but Pike Central, great field position once again. Spotted at the 47 of Prestonsburg. 1st and 10 Hawks. Boggs, of course, being the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He's back to pass, fires it quickly over the middle, and way off target there, intended for Maynard. So it'll be 2nd and 10 with 15 seconds now remaining in the half.
Boggs 5 of 18 the first half, Ken, for 116 yards and a touchdown. Not to his normal numbers, and Crisp has picked his game up. He's 10 of 19 for 154 yards and a touchdown.
And we got a flag on the play. False start here on Pike Central. Going to back them up into their own territory, back to the 48. It'll be 2nd and 15 now. And a couple seconds ran off the clock there. That's down to 13 now to go in the half.
That's only the 2nd penalty for Pike Central tonight, both of them being false starts. Prestonsburg has 4 penalties, but only 1 here in the 2nd quarter.
Boggs in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Plenty of time. He rolls to the right, fires it deep down the field. Jamerson picks it. And we've seen it coming all night. He's come close to picking them off. And he's going to be taken down back at the 35 as time runs out in the first half. Joseph Jamerson. What a first half for that young man. 2 touchdowns. And then the interception to end the half. And quite a ball game we've got on our hands here. We'll send it back to the station for a break. We'll be back shortly with halftime stats and comments on Eastern Kentucky Sports Leader as it's 16-7 here on the Intermountain Sports Network. Prestonsburg over Pike Central.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy. The genuine, the original Overhead Door for all of life's little ups and downs.
And welcome back to Prestonsburg High School. It's halftime. The Prestonsburg Black Cats leading Pike County Central 16-7. Ken Hall and Larry Cecil here, and Larry's got some numbers for us.
All righty. Thank you there, Ken. First for Pike Central, trailing on the scoreboard, as Ken said, 16-7. Alan Boggs in the rushing game for Pike Central, 9 attempts, 34 yards. And Justin Smith with 6 attempts and 32 yards, total of 66 yards. Boggs in the passing game, low percentage, just a little over 25% completion as he's 5 of 19 for 116 yards. Got 1 touchdown and a pick as Jamerson picked him to end the first half. On the other side of the ball, Prestonsburg in the rushing game, Jamerson 3 attempts for 17 yards. Grant Anderson 2 attempts for 14 yards. Kane Collins 2 carries for 11. Bryson Williams 7 carries for 3 yards, and Adam Crisp 2 carries for 2 yards for a total of 47 total yards on the ground. Crisp in the passing game is 10 of 19, 158 yards and a touchdown. Bryson Williams has attempted 2 halfback passes, 0-2. So that's a total of 10 of 21 in the passing game for 158 yards. Total offense for both teams, Prestonsburg with 205 to 182 for Pike Central. In the penalties, Prestonsburg had 4 penalties. the first half. Pike Central 2. Prestonsburg had 2 turnovers, both of them fumbles. Pike Central had 1, the interception. So pretty close game on the field, and shows that also on the stats, Ken, and well of a first half.
Yes, it was. Very entertaining half. We're ready to go here. Caleb Petrie ready to kick off for the Black Cats. And he approaches the ball, boots it away deep. Taken at the 8-yard line by Zach Johnson. Around the right side, cuts it up the middle. And he's out all the way to the 35. Nice return there by Zach Johnson. Zach is the son of Pikeville College head coach Joe Johnson. Zach a senior, so I think there's a chance he might be a Bear next year, Larry.
He might be.
he's a fine player too. Got really good speed, good skills, good hands. So
let's see. We got a flag. It looks like right at the point of the scrimmage kick. Must be offsides, Prestonsburg, and I think they're going to make them re-kick it.
Make them kick it over.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's good field position. You're on the 35-yard line. That kick was kicked deep, so
you're right.
We'll see how it works out for Pike Central. 35 yard, you're on 35 yards, pretty decent field position start a half or any other drive. As far as that goes.
I guess what Coach Chapman is looking at, though, is they've got huge returns all night.
Yeah, they have.
When they have ran the ball back. So Petrie's got to do it again. He approaches the ball, boots it away deep, back at the 9-yard line. That's Zach Johnson again bringing it out. And he gets up to the 25, and that's about it.
Lose 10 yards on that exchange. They had it at the 35, decided to take the penalty and have them re-kick. Now they get stopped on the 25, so Pike Central ends up losing 10 yards on that decision.
Fine coverage there by Tyler Keynes and Michael Bertram. So 1st and 10 now, Pike Central right on the 25-yard line. Boggs in the shotgun. Justin Smith in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it to Smith, and not much there. He gets across the 25 to the 26, pickup of a yard.
Pike Central going with that no huddle offense. This is a good game for both of these teams going into the playoff. Been a struggle for both teams. Defense played well. Offense has had their moments, had spurts and stuff. And that's what you expect into the playoffs. So good game taking them into the playoffs.
Yes, it is. Boggs takes it. Back to pass. Got plenty of time. Firing it deep over the middle. Overthrows everybody. Incomplete. Intended for West Pugh. And good coverage back there. Bryson Williams, Joseph Jamerson, and Grant Anderson all back there on the coverage.
I've noticed that Boggs, he likes to throw the long ball, Ken. Both had 2 receivers sprinting downfield, and if he'd thrown it, at maybe a 10 or 15-yard level, the receivers was open. Prestonsburg playing their defenders back deep, and time they get into the deep zone to where they're trying to throw it to, they've got it well covered.
Well covered, yeah. This is 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 9 coming up. He's back. A lot of pressure on him this time. He escapes it, gets out, breaks a couple of tackles. He's got a first down, and he's all the way up to the 48-yard line, 47-yard line. A 21-yard run by Alan Boggs. And a nice run. They had a bead on him back about the 28 there. Going to stop him well short of the first down, but he broke a tackle and kept on running.
Yeah, had 2 men had a shot at him. He made a nice little spin move in the open field and got away from him, and the next thing you know, he was wide open about 15 yards, nobody around him.
Boggs back in the shotgun, takes the snap, hand off, and nothing there for Smith. No gain on the play.
Yards on the ground's been tough for the Hawks tonight. That's 8 carries for Smith for only 32 yards. And he had 11 of those yards all on 1 carry, so 7 carries actually for 21 yards. That's not going to get a whole lot done on the ground.
No, it's not. Boggs in the shotgun. It's second and a long 9. They did get a little bit on that run. Boggs quick pass out in the flat to Pugh. He gets a block. Oh, and coming from behind to make the tackle, Wes Robinson.
Well, I tell you, that was beautiful job by Wes Robinson as the guard pulled and had him engaged in a block, and he just come off that block and ran him down from behind. Beautiful play
It sure was, because it looked like Pugh, he got the block on the outside there on Anderson. Looked like he may have some room there, and Robinson from behind took him down. It's a gain out to the 49 of Prestonsburg, a 4-yard pickup. So it's 3rd and 6 now. Boggs takes it, back. Got a lot of time now. Now he rolls to the right. Pump fakes, takes off with it. He's going to run with it again. He's got another first down. Out of bounds at the 40 of Prestonsburg. 1st and 10, the Hawks.
Pick up of 11 yards that time for Boggs.
So it's 1st and 10 now from the 40.
That second level is wide open, Ken. All the linebackers is bailing out with all the receivers trying to help double cover. They're dropping back in a zone, and if Pike Central's ball carriers or quarterback gets across that line of scrimmage, they're wide open for 10 to 12 yards. Yeah,
a lot of open field in front of them. Boggs takes the snap, back to throw. Throws a short one over the middle, and a little too tall there for Robbie Hopkins, and we've got a flag down back here in the backfield. Roughing the passer. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty on the Black Cats, and that'll take the ball down to about the 25-yard line. Didn't see who it was that hit the quarterback there, but a roughing the passer call.
Boy, that's a big penalty because had him backed up, and it's going to be, what, 3rd down and roughing the passer?
Boggs takes it. And Robinson after him. Wes Robinson, another great play, sacks him all the way back at the 35. And I'll tell you what a game Wes Robinson has had tonight, Larry. How many times have we called his name?
Several times on the defensive side of the ball. He's not been involved too much on the offensive side.
He made that great catch on that 2-point
Well, yeah, he did have that on the 2-point conversion, but that's 2 or 3 sacks that he's had. That's 4 sacks for Prestonsburg. He's had at least 2 of them.
2, and then made that great tackle on the wideout out here a moment ago. He's had one heck of a ball game. And 10-yard loss. It's 2nd and 20 now. Boggs in the shotgun. And he's back. Looking to pass, throws it over the middle. It's caught. And breaking a tackle is Maynard. He gets down to about the 20-yard line. Nice gain there. Austin Maynard with the catch. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 21. So it'll leave a 3rd and 6 coming up. Now on the 22, it'll be 3rd and 7 coming up. Big gain there, 13 yards. Clock running, 7:55 to play in the 3rd quarter. Prestonsburg leading Pike Central 16-7. Alan Boggs in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's back, firing it deep down the right side, and incomplete. A lot of coverage back there. Jamerson going for it there, had the closest shot at it.
And Zach Kendrick, number 2, hit Boggs just as he threw it, so Boggs is on the ground again, so Black Cats getting a lot of pressure on him now, Ken.
Well, they are. They started on that last Pike Central possession of the first half, really getting after him. Had 3 consecutive sacks, and here so far in the 3rd quarter, they're putting a lot of pressure on him. It's going to bring up a big play here, 4th and 7. And Pike Central's going to go for it. Ball at the Black Cat 22-yard line. Boggs takes the snap, throws it and the left flat, and he just bounces it on one hop. As I think that pressure's gotten to him, where he's taking a lot of hits and a little anxious to get rid of it there.
Yeah, the receiver there was, I think, was that number? Can't tell who it was. I think it was Pugh that he was trying to throw it to, and he was open. He just run a little curl pattern about 8 or 9 yards and been enough for the first down, and Boggs just bounced it in there to him.
Yes, he did.
So the Prestonsburg takes over on downs. A 15-yard rough in the passing penalty didn't come back to haunt him.
Here's Jamerson with a sweep to the left, and nothing there. Not much there. Probably lost a yard or two.
Yeah, they're going to lose about a yard, looks like.
Lost a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. But that sweep hasn't worked well all night. Just Jamerson did run in a 7-yard touchdown where he got some nice blocking on the outside there. But most of the time, it's lost yardage tonight. Here's Chris back to pass. Out here in the left flat. Kane Collins open. He's across the 30 and out across the 36. He's got a first down with Prestonsburg.
14-yard gain that time.
So ball spotted right at the 36. Kane Collins, when he's come out of that backfield there, has been wide open tonight, Larry. They've got everybody back covering those receivers, and Collins normally stays in the block, but
well, he's had 2 catches, both of them 14-yard receptions. So
here's Bryson Williams on a misdirection, and he's up to the 41-yard line. Let's see, number 21 there for Pike Central. A nice hit there. That was
Corey Schaus.
Corey Schaus. Yeah, Schaus is a fine defensive player. 5-yard pickup, though, for Williams. So it's 2nd and 5 for the Black Cats. Crisp in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. He gives it to Collins over the right side, and he gets up to about the 44-yard line, pickup of 3. That's going to leave the Black Cats with a 3rd and short. It'll be 3rd and about 2.
He had an opening there, Ken, as he was coming out. His blocker had the man pushed to the outside. If he'd have made a cut and cut it up through there, he might have got another 5 or 6 yards.
I think he could have. He made the wrong decision trying to go on that to the outside there.
Yeah, he tried to get the outside and ran right into the defensive man. I noticed a big lineman there's blocking for him, turn around and look like, what are you doing, you know?
Yeah, it's 3rd and 2. Kane Collins gets it and nowhere to go.
He's going to lose.
Lost a yard, so it'll be 4th and 3, and I'm sure we'll see the Black Cats punt it away here.
That could have been one of those plays after 2 running plays. That would have been a nice play-action pass right there out to the flat because Pike Central was selling out that time on the run. They might have come up with something big.
Could have. Joseph Jamerson back to punt it. Zach Johnson back deep to return. Jamerson takes it, boots it high and toward the right sideline. Johnson calls for the fair catch, and ball came up short there and
hits Prestonsburg player about the 27-yard line, and they'll mark it somewhere around there.
So it will be right at the 27, 1st and 10. Pike Central from their own 27. Clock down now to 4:42 to play in the 3rd. Nobody scored here in the 3rd quarter. It's still 16-7 Prestonsburg, which was their halftime score.
Each team only 1 possession until the Pike Central snaps it this time. So 1 possession each team, and nearly run off a little over 7 minutes on the clock. So
yes. As Boggs looking at the sideline for the play call. He's got 2 receivers to each side. And Justin Smith, of course, in the backfield with him. Boggs takes it. Firing it over the middle, down the left side, and caught Robbie Hopkins. And a great job by Hopkins hanging on to the ball. He took a lick from Bryson Williams. Beautiful throw there by Boggs.
That was that's his best throw tonight.
Hit him right in stride.
27-yard gain. Who was that making that catch? Was
Robbie Hopkins.
Hopkins, okay.
So 1st and 10 now, back in Prestonsburg territory at the 45-yard line. There's a quick pass out in the right flat, caught out there by Pugh. He's trying to break free, but good pursuit by the Black Cats, and he didn't get much, maybe a yard, 2 at the most. We'll wait and see where they spot it. We'll call it a gain of 2. So it'll be 2nd and 8 now for the Hawks.
And Ken, that's the first time that Boggs has completed consecutive passes since his first 2 passes of the night.
Wow, long stretch.
And that was his 26th pass. So his first 2 he completed in back-to-back in 25 and 26.
Boggs all kinds of time now to throw it. Now flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it again and gets down to the 40-yard line. Picks up 4 yards on the carry. And that'll leave the Hawks with a 3rd and 4. And
he's down.
Boggs is down, not getting up.
Yeah, he took a shot where he was tackled, and he landed on that shoulder, so might have just knocked the wind out of him. He's up now, but I think they've called timeout for him, so he'll have to go out for 1 play. Who is their backup quarterback? Do you know?
Not sure.
They got Dakota Ray listed as a quarterback. And then they've got Landon Tackett listed as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Number 11, I see him on the field. So, excuse me, that's number 3, Landon is.
Yes.
So.
So it's 3rd and 4 coming up. And now we've got a timeout. Pike Central takes a timeout. 3:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. Your score, Prestonsburg 16, Pike Central 7 on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
3:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. Pike Central on the drive as their quarterback Boggs was shaken up, had to go out for this play. And can you see who's in the quarterback?
That's Boggs back in. I guess if you take the timeout, you can get him back in.
Yeah.
So that's why they took the timeout. Boggs running with it off the left side, and I think he's got the 1st down. Yeah, he's down to the 35, so he picked up 5 yards, only needed 4.
Yep.
So it's 1st and 10 Hawks, and heads-up call there by Coach Chapman to take that timeout and get Boggs back out there on such an important play. 1st and 10 now from the Prestonsburg 35 for Pike Central. Boggs in the shotgun. He got 3 receivers to his left, 1 out wide to the right. And Boggs fakes the handoff, going to run it himself. He's got all kinds of room down that right side, and he's got another 1st down as he's down to the 24. And And Pike Central not having much success through the air tonight, so Boggs has started running the ball more here in this quarter and doing a fine job with it.
Well, that's 15 carries for 61 yards, and if you want to take the sacks off, he's got sacked, lost 25 yards on the sack. So he'll have a pretty good game going there on his rushing game.
Clock running with 2:12 to play in the third. 16-7, Prestonsburg leads it. Boggs, and we're about to get a delay of game here, folks. Play clock runs out.
There it comes. I think they was close a time or two on this drive before. Heard some of the fans hollering, delay a game. And a lot of times, these places that you go and play don't have the time clock. They've got the play clock here at Prestonsburg. So the only thing to do, the quarterback's look up and he can see that.
Right.
They used to playing with it. Sometimes you don't pay attention to it. So that's cost them 5 yards.
So it's 1st and 15 now. Ball back at the 29-yard line. Boggs in the shotgun. He takes it. Firing it down the right side, and a nice defensive play over there. Nathan Sloan made an excellent play. Pass intended for Zach Johnson.
Well, he did made a nice play on that because Johnson had that one in his hands, and he goes in and rips the ball out of his hands. So it's a nice defensive play that time.
It sure was.
And Boggs 9 of 27 on the game tonight, and say he's been off target, but now a lot of those have been right at the defender. It's just been well defended by the Prestonsburg Black Cats and deflected the ball away. Got to give them a lot of credit for that.
And
well, I don't know. We've got the white hat over on the sideline of Pike Central. Don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. He's over there.
Oh, here's an official out here just coming back into the game. Maybe somebody get hurt or something. I never did.
May have been. I don't know what happened there. Maybe that side judge had a bladder attack.
I mean, he ain't going to go there.
How about that? Does that ever happen, Larry? Does a referee get out there and just really need to go?
Never did happen to me now.
Well, I'll tell you what happened to me here in just a minute after this play. Boggs in the shotgun. Yes, it's 2nd and 15. Ball at the Black Cat 29-yard line. Boggs takes it, back to throw it. Firing it deep down the left side, and Johnson there. He's got him. Touchdown, Pike Central. Beautiful throw, and nice route there by Zach Johnson. And it's a touchdown, Hawks.
29-yard touchdown pass.
So quite a ball game we got here, folks. It's 16-13. And the Hawks probably kick the extra point here. They can cut it to 2.
Who was that made that catch?
Zach Johnson.
Johnson, okay. That's his first catch of the night. Couldn't come at a better time, could it?
No, it couldn't. And what a beautiful throw that time by Boggs. And he got great protection up front. Had plenty of time there. No pressure on him that time. They're going to go for 2. Boggs takes it. He's going to run with it, and all kinds of room over the left side. He's in easily. So it's a 1-point ball game, 16-15. Prestonsburg leading Pike Central. We'll be back in just a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
More than ever, life is full of change, and sometimes change is good. Same with your cable package. By upgrading to streaming with Gearhart TV, you get a ton of features and content. That's entertainment for everyone, no matter what they watch or how they do it. Change doesn't have to be a challenge either. Streaming with Gearhart TV is easy to use on the devices you already have. Ready for change? Contact Gearhart TV and make the switch to streaming today.
My family means everything, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure they're safe in our home. I started with this, a whole home security system with 24/7 monitoring. We control our system from anywhere, and wherever I am, I can see my family's okay.
You'd do anything to protect your family. Start with this, a smart home security system from Gearhart Security. Call or visit GearhartSecurity.com to learn more.
And we're back as Pike Central ready to kick off. It's a one-point ball game. Here's a pop-up kick. Going to hit and bounce, and the ball loose, picked up by the Black Cats, though. And number 32, I think that was Jim Brown picked that ball up. They couldn't tackle him.
Tyler Skeens, number 32, picked that one up. And that was close to being picked up and going the other way for Pike Central as the ball hit a little pop-up. That's a live ball, and it bounced straight up in the air. And I think Pike Central actually tipped it first, and Skeens picked it out of the air, and then he was breaking one tackle away from taking it to the house himself. So
quite a job there by Tyler Skeens. Tyler's only a freshman. Big kid, 6'1", 190. Here's a handoff. Off right tackle there. I think it's Bryson Williams, and not a whole lot there. He got a couple of yards out to the, maybe just one, looks like. 2 yards.
Yep.
2nd and 8 now for the Black Cats.
That's only 20 yards on 9 carries for Williams. They've shut him down tonight.
Crisp in the shotgun. Kane Collins in the backfield with him. Chris, a little quick wide receiver screen, and Bryson Williams drops it again. He's in a hurry to get his run started there, and he dropped the pass. He's done that a couple of times tonight. So it'll be 3rd and 8 now for the Black Cats.
And that drop broke a string of 4 straight completions for Chris. That wasn't his fault. It was right in his hands, so. Prestonsburg don't pick this one up. They're going to give it right back to Pike Central, and they had a nice drive just now with a score.
Chris rolling to the right, looking to pass, fires it, and I think it's picked off.
Yep. That's number 21, Corey Souse.
Souse, a big defensive play, gets the pick. And Pike Central will take over at their own 43-yard line. Schaus has had a fine ball game. We've called his name several times on defense tonight. And there's only 44 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, and quite a game, folks. It's 16-15. Prestonsburg leading Pike Central, but the Hawks will take over here after the interception with great field position at their own 43. And we got a shocking scorer here. Pikeville leading Sheldon Clark right now, 21-20. And that game at Sheldon Clark. Sheldon Clark, of course, 3A school. Pikeville single A, and Panthers playing well tonight.
That could be a
and beautiful pass right into the hands of Robbie Hopkins, and he drops it.
That could be a game that plays into a very significant role in the tiebreaker for the district with
well, it would solve it if Sheldon Clark loses that game. Belfry will win the district. Because they beat Pike Central head-to-head, and they would be tied with the same district record. So.
Right.
But Belfry taking it on the chin tonight down at Johnson Central. They're down 36-7, and it was 14-7 at the half.
At half, right.
Johnson Central's really poured it on them in the second half. 2nd and 10, Boggs back. Rush coming, he gets it away. Caught out there, and the runner slips down, the receiver. That was Adam Doherty. He's got a big gain, though, and a 1st down.
14 yards.
Ball in Prestonsburg territory again at the 43-yard line.
That's 206 yards in the air now for Boggs, 11 off 30. Not a very high percentage, but he's moving his team and keeping them in contention, only down 1.
He takes the snap, back to pass, and throwing it down the left side. He's got his man. It's caught down at the 28. That's Zach Johnson again. And another 1st and 10 Hawks. Boggs has found his rhythm here these last couple of possessions, really throwing it well. He and Johnson have hooked up big time here. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Time runs out, and quite a ball game. Stay tuned for an exciting 4th quarter. As your score at the end of 3, it's Prestonsburg 16, Pike Central 15 on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
We're back here at Prestonsburg, ready for fourth quarter action. 16-15, Prestonsburg on top of Pike Central, but Pike Central with the ball on the Prestonsburg 28-yard line and driving. It's going to be 1st and 10, and here fourth quarter action is Ken Hall.
Thank you there, Larry. As Hawks ready to go. Boggs takes it. He takes off right up the middle with it, breaks a couple of tackles, and he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Big run there by Alan Boggs, the quarterback.
18-yard run, and Boggs is approaching the 100-yard mark tonight. He's got 79 yards on 16 carries.
So it's 1st and goal now for the Hawks as they threaten to take the lead here. Boggs going to run with it again. Sweeping to the right, and he's all the way down to the 5. 5-yard pickup. Robbie Hopkins shaking up there. Getting up slowly, but he's up. So it's 2nd and goal now for the Hawks at the 5-yard line.
Hopkins going to go out for a breather as number 6, Austin Maynard, comes in to replace him.
11:10 to go in this contest. Pike Central breaks the huddle. That's something you haven't seen a lot tonight.
As Boggs lines up in the shotgun. And he's going to run it again over the left side and all kinds of room. Good blocking. He's in easily. Touchdown, Pike County Central. They take the lead now, 21-16, and this is their first lead since early in the ball game. They went up early, 7-0, and trailed ever since. Prestonsburg came back to take an 8-7 lead and have led since that point. But big time play here by Boggs. He's thrown the ball well in this second half, and a couple of nice runs here.
Yeah, he was responsible for about all the yards on that run, or that drive as he ran it and threw it.
And the Hawks are going to go for 2 here, trying to put this lead up to 3. Boggs in the shotgun. And he fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and just about walks in. 2-point conversion, good. So it's 23-16 now. Pike County Central over Prestonsburg. 10:54 to go in the game. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Not everyone gets this excited when they discover the joy of Gearhart TV. But it happens. It's kind of a thrill to see every channel in HD. Go back in time with replay and restart TV. Record to the cloud. And watch TV everywhere on any device with no set-top box. Your excitement may vary, but there's a lot to cheer about Gearhart TV. Available now. Visit mygtv.com now to sign up.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast internet from Gearhart Broadband. Upgrade to the smoldering speed you need, up to 1 gig, and add Plume adaptive Wi-Fi to reach every corner of your home. Experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or click Gearhart Broadband for a great offer today.
To kick.
As Adam Daughtery gets ready to kick the ball, kicks a low line drive taken at the 15-yard line by Bryson Williams. He breaks 1 tackle and gets out to the 30. Going to be taken down there, maybe the 31. As we've got 10:46 left in the ball game. It's 23-16. Pike Central leading it. And Larry, Prestonsburg in danger here of losing a long winning streak here at home. They've won, I believe it's 22 consecutive games here on their home field.
And they're going to have to get it kicked in gear. They didn't do nothing with it at all in that third quarter offensively.
No, they really stagnant in this second half. So Chris goes under center and then calls a timeout as they weren't sure what they wanted to do there. So Chris
just got 10 men. Just 10 men on the field. Number 9 comes off the bench. That's Alex Griffith. He just came off the bench and put his helmet on, and I was counting the players as Chris was coming to the sideline, and they only had 10 men on the field. So
only 10. So
that timeout could be big down. You're in a 7-point game, and right down in the stretch, final minutes of the game, that could be a big factor having to use that timeout.
It could be. So the Black Cats break the huddle now. Chris going under center with an empty backfield. Of course, he's got Jamerson and Williams both in the slaughter. That's Grant Anderson. He's back, throws it out in the right, caught. Is that Jamerson? Had to go up in the air and get it. Not much of a gain, though. He's just out to the 35-yard line. Pickup of about 3 really.
Yeah, 3 yards.
So it'll be 2nd and 7. Good coverage over there by the Hawks.
Chris, 12 of 23 through the air tonight for 171 yards. He's had a touchdown and also an interception. The interception leading to the go-ahead touchdown for Pike Central.
As Chris takes it, back to pass, fires it. Oh, nice catch there. The pass a little low. No, Jamerson didn't hold on to it.
Yeah, dropped it when he hit the ground.
Had to go low to get it, and unable to hold on to it when he hit the ground.
Chris got hit just as releasing the ball and caused the throw to be a little low. If that had been up where
yep, the ball popped loose when he hit the ground. It's 3rd and 7 now as Chris going in the shotgun. Got 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Back, and he's having to scramble. Gets rid of it, and the intended receiver slipped down out there. It's number 23.
Number 23 would be Nathan Sloan, and he tried to stop as the pass was a little bit behind him, and his feet flew out from under him. If he'd been able to throw the brakes on, keep his feet, hit him right in the chest with it. That could have been a first down.
Could have been. Jamerson back to punt. And Zach Johnson back on the cover, back to return the punt. 9:47 left in the ball game. Pike Central with a 7-point lead and getting ready to take possession here. Jamerson punts it high, not very deep, and takes a bad roll this time. Comes back the other way and rolls out of bounds at the Pike Central 47-yard line.
Yeah.
So didn't get much at all on that one.
And Ken, this is a big defensive series for the Black Cats as the Pike Central Hawks has got them on their heels a little bit. They've scored the last 2 times they've had the ball, so
yes,
the offense has got a lot of momentum. Prestonsburg's going to have to shut them down and get the ball back.
Yes, they are. And yes, if Boggs continues running the ball here. He was very effective on that last possession. Boggs in the shotgun. And there jumping offside is Prestonsburg.
Yeah, that's number 50, Trevor Stovall. He was trying to time the snap and get in on Boggs, and they've went to a 2 count that time, drew him off sides. Puts the ball over on the Prestonsburg side of the 50 now at the 48-yard line.
And here's Boggs running with it. All kinds of blocking on that left side, and he's all the way down to the Black Cat 35-yard line.
Pick up a 13 for Boggs, and that puts him over the 100-yard mark for the night. 102 yards on 19 carries.
Fine night for Boggs.
Also got 220 yards in the game, so the young man's got 322 total yards for Pike Central tonight.
Even though he's been off target a lot tonight with his passing, he's still ended up with a fine game here and really coming on when they need it the most. And here's another great run. He's probably got another first down right at the marker.
Right at it.
10 yards on that run.
Well, they're just going to keep giving it to him and let him take them down the field until Prestonsburg shows they can stop him, and they've not done that so far.
Well, they haven't. And it's second. It didn't quite make it. It's second and less than a yard. Boggs in the shotgun.
This would be a good play for him to go deep on.
He's going to run with it, though, left side, and he's got the first down and plenty more. He's all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, it's 5, 6, 8 yards a pop now for Boggs.
It is, as Pike Central doing a good job up front there. That offensive line blowing Prestonsburg off the ball. Boggs getting some nice runs here.
And not only that, Ken, is keeping the ball on the ground, is keeping that clock running, so some valuable time ticking off for Prestonsburg. And if Pike Central puts it into the end zone this time, it's going to be a 2-score game, and that could be a very tough hill for the Black Cats to climb.
And now Pike Central's going to take a timeout as they had 10 men on the field. Pugh rushing out there trying to get in position. So 8:07 to go in the game. It's 23-16. Pike Central over Prestonsburg on the Intermountain Sports Network.
My family means everything, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure they're safe in our home. I started with this, a whole home security system with 24/7 monitoring. We control our system from anywhere, and wherever I am, I can see my family's okay.
You'd do anything to protect your family. Start with this, a smart home security system from Gearhart Security. Call or visit gearhartsecurity.com to learn more.
And welcome back to play as Boggs runs with it over the left side.
Back out of the timeout, Alan Boggs again going forward, backing Pike Central with him.
And a nice gain there once again by Boggs as he's got about 8 yards.
Second about 125 yards on the ground for Boggs tonight, and most of those is going to be in the second half. And that's probably, what, 6 or 8 plays straight that he's carried the ball.
He's carried it, yeah. 2nd and 2. And now another timeout, and it's Pike Central taking another.
And they was pointing, I don't know, it looked like one of the coaches was pointing at the Prestonsburg side of the ball. I don't know what they was pointing at.
Well, we'll keep it right here this time. And
Prestonsburg defense might have needed those 2 consecutive timeouts like that because they've been pushed around this second half by the Hawks offense.
Well, they have. They've been Pike Central's dominated both sides of the ball in this second half, offensively and defensively. And it's quite a half for the Hawks, and threatening again. If they can take this one in the end zone, it's going to be a tough task for the Black Cats to come back from 2 touchdowns.
It will be, and I see that the head referee is over at the Prestonsburg sideline. I think he was motioning for him to turn the play clock off. Evidently, might have had a malfunction on the play clock. Well, they've got it. They've got it on now and hit a running, and and the Whiteheads over at the side, they're telling him to turn it off. Yeah. They're wanting him to put 0 on it, looks like, so they're going to let it run down. I don't know if they're having a malfunction on it or what, but
want to cut it off.
Yeah, he's saying just turn it off. Of course, once they've started, I guess they have to let it run down to 0. So they've got the clock down to 0 now. The white hat referee goes back out, and we're ready for action now.
We just got an update here on that Pikeville Sheldon Clark score. Sheldon Clark is now up 32-21. Shelby Valley went down to Pulaski County tonight, 42-15. Here's a handoff up the middle. Justin Smith breaks a couple of tackles, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Pike Central. And they're up now 29-16 with 7:18 to play in the ball game. And it's been all Pike County Central in this second half. They trailed at halftime 16-7. So at this point, they've outscored Prestonsburg 22-0. And waiting the extra point here, or will they go for two?
Well, they got the defense looking for Boggs as he carried it for about 7 or 8 plays straight, and I thought they might raise up and throw it and try to get them off balance, but they give it to Smith, and the Black Cats wasn't ready for it.
Boggs in the shotgun. And they're going to be an illegal shift there. They had 3 men in motion there at one time. So that'll back them up 5 on the conversion here. So back to the 8-yard line.
I'm telling you right now, you listen to this. We saw the polecat twice in the south.
And let's see, they made some personnel changes there. They may be going to kick the extra point. They are, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to. No, he's dropping back in the shotgun. Yep.
And Smith goes in motion. Low snap. Quick pass out here to Smith in the right flat. And he breaks the tackle and gets in, I do believe. Yes, it's good. The 2-point conversion good. And Pike Central now up 31-16 as they have outscored Prestonsburg 24-0 in the second half. We've got 7 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the game. And the Hawks in control here.
Yeah, that put them in the driver's seat right there.
Sure did. Prestonsburg, of course, has already wrapped up another district championship. They'll be the #1 seed in this district. And I think they'll be hosting Knott County Central here next Friday night, the opening round of the playoffs. Pike Central, it yet to be determined who's going to win that district and how it's going to play out. A 3-way tie between Pike Central, Belfry, and Sheldon Clark. And Sheldon Clark has gone up on Pikeville 32-21, so if they hold on to that, it's still a 3-way tie and be determined by other tiebreakers.
Pike Central could be the #1 seed or the #3 seed.
Yes. Here's the kick by Daugherty. It bounces off a Black Cat player, and I think Prestonsburg got on it there, but very fortunate if they did.
Boy, I tell you, they've been a little shaky in that kick return game tonight. That's 2 or 3 times that Pike Central has kicked that low line drive kick that has contacted one of the Prestonsburg players, and they've been lucky to get on all 3 of them.
Nathan Sloan on the recovery there. So Prestonsburg has it at their own 39, trailing by 15 points.
Going to have to put it in the air as they've got an empty backfield.
Chris takes it, back to throw, throwing it deep down the right side for Jamerson, underthrown and intercepted.
And they're giving it to him. Said he got it down inbound, so big pick. Didn't see who the player was.
Didn't get the number, but Pike Central takes over at their own 35, and what a second half for the Hawks. Total domination of this ball game. Yes, here's Boggs running with it to the left side and taken down for no gain. Stovall made a nice tackle there.
We'll give him a yard, looks like.
He's 2nd and 9 now for the Hawks, and look for him to try to keep it on the ground here and keep that clock running.
Absolutely.
Got things well in hand here.
Clock ticks under 6:40 to go in the game.
2nd and 9 as Boggs takes it. He's going to run up the middle with it. He gets pushed back after maybe another yard. That's about it.
Johnson Central defeating Belfry tonight, 43-7.
The final from Johnson Central tonight as they defeat Belfry, 43-7, the final score. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now for the Hawks. Clock down to 6 minutes to go in the ball game.
Boggs now with 24 carries tonight for 127 yards. He's also thrown it 31 times for 220 yards. So you could say he's been involved in the offense tonight, right?
Yeah, that's a major understatement. Boggs back, looking, throwing it deep down the right side, and in and out of the hands there. Jamerson and Austin Maynard back there fighting for it. 2 number 6s there. Incomplete, so Pike Central will be forced to punt it away here with 5:37 left in the game, but they're up 2 touchdowns and a little bit, up actually 15 points, 31-16.
Yeah, Prestonsburg needs a good return here on this punt. If not a touchdown, a good return to get it close into Pike County Central territory.
Here's the kick, high kick. Williams lost it, and it gets by him and takes a great roll all the way down to the 15, 14-yard line. Boy, I don't know if Williams lost it in the lights or what, but he ran over like he's going to catch it, and
that's a 47-yard punt. So Prestonsburg deep in their own territory, trailing 15, 5:27 to go in the game. They'll be starting on their 14-yard line, and last time they had the ball, first play, that was intercepted, so need to get something going quickly.
Crisp in the shotgun. Back, and he's in trouble. He's sacked. Back at the 5-yard line. Huge loss. Channing Smith in on the quarterback sack.
That's the first sack for Pike Central tonight, and it couldn't come at a better time.
And the clock not running for some reason.
Noise here at this stadium now. Clock stop 5:25.
Now the official says roll it. Got to run some time off. I think the clock. Okay.
Well, what it did, he didn't run any of the second play, so they run 13 seconds off of it. I don't know if it took that long for that play, but now they're getting ready to start it back.
Chris back in his own end zone, looking to throw it. Fires it out on the right side, and Kane Collins couldn't hang on to it. Went up in the air to get it, came down, and the ball popped loose. So it's going to be 3rd and long. It'll be 3rd and 18 coming up for the Black Cats. All the way back at their 6-yard line or 5-yard line.
Crisp is 2 of 9 for 3 yards and 2 interceptions the second half.
My, what a difference from the first half. And the Black Cats in a big hole here, facing a 3rd and 18 at their own 6-yard line. Chris back in his end zone waiting on the snap. He has to get rid of it over the middle. Nice throw. It's caught. First down out to the 27. Bryson Williams on the catch, and a nice throw under pressure there by Adam Crisp. So 1st and 10 Black Cats got them out of that deep hole there.
Is that Williams, you say, caught that one?
Bryson Williams. 21-yard reception.
That's 93 yards receiving for Williamson.
Chris hits Jamerson breaking across the middle. He's out across the 40, the 45, and rolls out of bounds there at the 46-yard line. So another 19-yard pickup for Prestonsburg. Clock stopped with 4:38 to play in the ball game. Pike Central up by 15. Prestonsburg got 3 receivers out to the right. 2 to the left. Chris takes it, cuts up the middle, and throws a little underneath pass there to Jamerson, incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Both quarterbacks tonight now, Ken, has over 200 yards passing. Chris with 211, and Boggs has 220 for Pike Central.
2nd and 10 for Prestonsburg from their own 46. Chris in the shotgun. He's keeping Kane Collins in the backfield with him this time. He rolls to the left, pressure coming after him. He fires it, caught, and out of bounds goes Anderson.
At about the 46-yard line, so that's going to be a
Grant Anderson.
Pick up about an 8. We'll give him, about 8 yards.
So it'll leave 3rd and 2 for Prestonsburg. Good thing about those sideline passes, too. They're getting out of bounds, stopping the clock. They've got to have 2 scores here. Chris rolling to the right, fires it short, caught. Or did he get it? Yeah, Jamerson got it. It's a first down at the 43-yard line. Pickup of about 3 yards on the play, but did get the first down. Clock stopped to move the chains. Well, the Black Cats putting together an efficient drive here. Not using a lot of clock and making some progress. Here's Chris back, looking, fires it once again to the sideline. The right side, it's caught, and down to the 36.
That was number 32, Tyler Kings.
It's going to be 2nd down and 3. Crisp in the shotgun. He's back, in trouble, steps up in the pocket, throws it deep down the right side and out of bounds. Intended for Jamerson, but well out of bounds there. Jamerson well covered back there by, what is that?
Chris now with 34 attempts, 17 completions for 230 yards. He's also thrown for a touchdown and 2 interceptions.
3rd and 3 coming up now. And we
got a ball got out on the field somehow or the other.
Extra football out there. So 3rd and 3, Crisp in the shotgun. He's back, and he hits Keynes in the flat out here on the left side. He's inside the 30, down the sideline, and driven out of bounds at the 23.
16-yard gain.
Here's Chris with it. Throws a wide receiver screen over to Bryson Williams, and it's well read, and a big loss there. Canada comes up and makes the tackle. That's Jared Canada. He's the one that had the interception earlier there in the second half.
And going to lose, look like about 5 yards on that one.
2nd and 15. Chris throws it. Caught. And Anderson separated from the ball. It'll be incomplete. He had it, but boy, he got nailed as he came down with it.
Yes, he did.
Ball popped out, so it'll be 3rd and 15 now.
And Anderson slowly making it to the sideline. He got the wind knocked out of him, I think. Took a big shot right in the midsection.
3rd and 15 coming up. Adam Crisp in the shotgun. He's back. Throwing it over the middle. Jamerson caught that unbelievable.
Wow.
He was surrounded by about 3 or 4 Hawks there and looked like he was going to be picked, and somehow he pulled it away from them.
And where's they got him on the 2-yard line?
2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. What a catch by Joseph Jamerson. Crisp under center. Quarterback keeper. And did he get in? Touchdown Black Cats. Oh, it's not over yet. 31-22 now. 3:07 left on the clock here in the 4th quarter. And let's see if the Black Cats are going for 2 or 1 here. They've got to have this touchdown and another one, and got to get a 2-point conversion on one of them.
Yeah.
So I think they'll probably go for 2 here.
This could be the game right here, then.
Could be. If you don't get it.
If you don't get it, you're still 2 scores. Right.
Chris back with it. Throws it out in the right flat. It's caught, and he's in. That's Nathan Sloan caught it as he slid to the ground. And it's good. 31-24, a 7-point ball game with 3:07 left to go. Pike Central leading Prestonsburg. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Smile, girl. Act like you like each other.
This is our Chicago.
Stop!
We're going to enjoy every minute of it.
You two coming or what?
Hey, wake up, brother. It is payback time.
Who's bigger than the two of us now?
You gotta decide for yourself who you gonna be.
The Bellator K has landed.
Chasing it down. It goes into the end zone, and he'll let it go there, a touchback. So Pike Central will have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line with 3 minutes, 7 seconds left in the game. Pike Central leading 31-24.
And Ken, we talked earlier, Prestonsburg came out, I think it's from the end of the 3rd quarter, maybe it starts the 4th quarter, and had to take a timeout because they didn't have enough men on the field. So here they've got Pike Central now on the 20-yard line, but they've only got 2 timeouts to stop that clock. So
right,
they could hurt them right here.
It could. Yes, Boggs going to line up in the shotgun, but I think they'll keep the ball on the ground here. There's a man in motion. Boggs fakes it to him. He keeps it himself, breaks the tackle, and he's all the way across the 30 to the 34-yard line. A big gain, 14-yard pickup. And once again, Larry, the clock didn't start here.
It didn't, did it?
No.
A little home cooking, ain't they?
Now it's running.
I got him at 171 yards. Is that in the air or is that on the ground? That's 23 carries. You asked him about that?
And official stops the clock now. Probably going to make them. Now they're going to start it. Now they just now start the play clock. So Pike Central 1st and 10 at the 34, 35. Boggs takes it, hands it off up the middle. Smith, and he gets up to about the 39-yard line.
Pick up a 5.
And let's see. Prestonsburg still hasn't taken a timeout. And they're going to let it run here. They've only got 2, so they're going to save him here, but going to have to get a stop.
Yeah, if they stop them and don't get a 1st down here, I'm sure they'll take a timeout then.
Boggs takes it. He's going to run with it to the left, and he turns the corner, and he's up close to the 1st down. Probably has it.
Yeah, I think he's got it. Give him 6 more on that one.
As Prestonsburg has just not been able to stop Boggs running the ball here in this second half.
As Prestonsburg takes the timeout now, Boggs tonight's having one of the games like, who is that, Robinson for Michigan?
Or Cam Newton of Auburn.
Yeah, or Cam Newton of Auburn, that's right. He's got 147 yards on the ground with on 26 carries. He's also got 220 yards through the air on 32 attempts. So
I would venture to say that Mr. Boggs ought to sleep well tonight.
He'll sleep well
should
tonight,
be a
but
tired young man. But boy,
it'll be a happy
game.
sleep.
A happy sleep. It's beginning to appear that way as Prestonsburg down to 1 timeout remaining, and Pike Central with a 1st and 10 with only 1:52 to go in the game.
And Pike Central, if they hang on to this, is going to go 8-1 on the year, and I'm not sure, but probably the most wins in a season for Pike Central.
Yes, I'm sure it probably is. Boggs waiting the snap. He's going to run with it to the left side and somehow bust through the line of scrimmage and gets a nice gain.
About 8 yards, looks like.
And Prestonsburg just going to let the clock run on this one. Just got 1 timeout left, so if they pick up another, if he picks up this 2 or maybe 3 yards for this first down, it's pretty well over. You can start taking a knee then.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to save that last time out for, if they can get a stop here.
Boggs takes it, running left and pushing forward. Oh, he's just running over people. He's got another first down and stayed in bounds. So that ought to pretty well put it away.
That's another 6 yards for Boggs.
He is tough to bring down.
Well, since he decided that he was going to run it, this game completely switched on the momentum over to all to Pike Central.
Boggs a big, strong kid. He's 6'2", 200 pounds, and a hard runner. Boggs in the shotgun. And he goes left side again, taken down after a short gain this time, about 3 yards, looks like.
And Prestonsburg is going to use their last timeout. Only 36.1 seconds to go, so it's going to be 2nd down for Pike Central, and unless Prestonsburg can come up with a strip or have some kind of a miscue of Pike Central's going to come away with a big victory here tonight, Ken.
Yeah, what Pike Central probably do and should do here is just take a knee.
Right.
They have to do it twice, but it's only 2nd down, so that's no problem. Prestonsburg out of timeout, so it's going to be a huge win here for the Hawks. The game doesn't matter as far as any district implications for the Black Cats, as they've already wrapped up first place in their district, but could mean a lot to Pike Central in this tiebreaker coming up here with looks like Belfry, Prestonsburg, or Belfry, Sheldon Clark, and Pike Central going to end in a 3-way tie. And, yep, they're going to take a knee here.
And now they'll finally fall. 32 seconds. Clock continues to roll.
Clock rolling, and I don't think they'll set the play clock here now till time's running out. It's been quite a ball game. Prestonsburg had a really good first half, led it 16-7 at the half. Then Pike Central came out and dominated up until the last drive. Prestonsburg put together a nice drive to cut it to 7. But the Hawks are going to come away with the big win here as it's over, folks. 31-24, Pike County Central, and they end a long winning streak here for the Black Cats. They'd won about 22 or 23 in a row here on their home field. And they go down to defeat tonight. We're going to send it back to the station for a short break, and we'll be back with a wrap-up and final stats here on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
juking and jiving. Oh, they can't catch him. It's hilarious. I've never seen this before. Oh, they finally tricked him. They finally tricked him and then threw it on him while he was down. Oh, that was pretty good.
10
10 seconds. 5, 4. And welcome back to Prestonsburg High School, where the Black Cats have just gone down to defeat 31-24 to the Pike County Central Hawks. Quite a night for Coach John Chapman and the Hawks, and Larry Cecil's going to give us some numbers.
And I didn't get the number on that last play we had there, but the best run of the night was John Chapman, coach of Pike Central, trying to get away from the two players putting the Gatorade on him.
Right. He finally slipped down over there, and they got him while he was down.
That was a nice sprint there. He was a juking and a jiving. He still looked like back when he played in the old days, didn't it?
Yes, he did. Looked good.
And first off for Prestonsburg, as Prestonsburg drops to 8-2 on the year. In the rushing game, Williams with 9 carries for 20 yards. Jamerson, 4 carries for 15 yards. Collins, 4 carries for 10 yards. And Chris, 5 carries for 4 yards. And he had the last touchdown that the Black Cats put on the board, a 2-yard run. In the passing game, Chris was 20 of 38 for 273 yards. He had a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Jamerson had 6 catches tonight for 95 yards and a touchdown. Williams, 7 catches for 88 yards. Anderson, 3 catches, 39 yards. Collins, 2 catches for 28. And Keynes, 2 catches for 23. So Prestonsburg ended up with 49 yards on the ground, 273 in the air for a total of 322 yards. And Ken, Prestonsburg was held to a -4 yards rushing in the second half. And for the victorious Pike Central Hawks, as the Hawks will go 8-1 on the year, they were led on the ground and through the air by Mr. Boggs. Boggs, he had 29 carries for 164 yards, 1 touchdown. He's also sacked 4 times. Through the air, Boggs was 12 of 32 for 220 yards and 2 touchdowns. So Boggs with a total of 384 total yards on the night and 3 touchdowns. Also in the running game for Pike Central, Smith carried the ball 10 times, 49 yards and a touchdown. He was the only one that carried the ball besides Boggs. In the passing game, Hobson had 2 catches for 50 yards. Pugh, 3 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown. Daugherty, 2 catches, 41 yards. Maynard, 3 catches for 41 yards. And Johnson, 2 catches, 43 yards, and he had a touchdown. So Pike Central ended up 213 yards on the ground, 220 yards in the air, 433 yards. That's pretty balanced running and passing, Ken.
It sure is. And quite a win here for the Hawks to wrap up the regular season. Folks, we're glad you've been with us all season for exciting high school football, and hope you'll be with us in the weeks to come, as we'll have plenty of playoff action coming your way. The Betsy Lane Bobcats going to be at home next week hosting a playoff game. That's huge.
First time ever.
First time ever. Congratulations to Coach Jonathan Parsons and the Bobcats. And of course, Pikeville won their district. Prestonsburg, winner of this district. Going to be a lot of playoff action coming your way. So, thanks for being with us, and congratulations once again to Coach John Chapman and the Pike County Central Hawks as they defeat Prestonsburg tonight, 31-24. So for Jerry Scott, our engineer at the radio station, for Wayne Fugit on camera, for my old sidekick over here, Larry Cecil, this is Ken Hall saying thank you and good night.